Welcome back, awesome Ashtray fans and subscribers. Really excited about this one. This is the, as you can see, the Cossack Marksman from the Sand team, Acid Rain World, the 8-8 Sand team. Really excited because he has got soft goods clothes. He looks really good. Nice backpack. It's got his rifle and his gun. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the rifle handle you can see here is attached to the stock. I don't like that in action figure guns because it can restrict them getting a nice grip for some poses on the actual handle of the gun. Okay, let's open him up, see what he's like. Now I'll compare him to the Cossack Trooper, and I'll compare him to the Sand Cannoneer and to the Seth Trooper. God, that backpack is huge! It's got a bit of weight, so I wonder how he's going to stand up. Okay, so in here he has a rubbery hood, his pistol and his assault rifle. His soft goods look really good. Now, soft goods on this size figure, when they're mass produced, are not cheap because it's a lot of fiddly little work. And I am struggling to find the sellotape on this. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, same pistol we've seen loads of times before. Let's get his backpack out. That has got some weight, and I'm hoping, yeah, you can take the top off and you can put something inside there. So, I'm not sure what, but you can put stuff inside there. That's got quite a bit of weight, which is a touch concerning because obviously you don't want it to overbalance him backwards. But then again, if I've got a big backpack, I'm going to lean forwards anyway, so perhaps it adds a touch of realism. And now we get our Cossack Marksman. He's got the same head as the Vanguard, who I'll stick in just the videos. Vest is really quite nice. And back there. So, standard body, you can take the soft goods off, you can, and clever how they don't go over the shoulders. You see, that doesn't go over the shoulders, so that won't limit articulation. You can take this hood part off he's got there, and you can replace it with this one here. This one has a very simple joint you can do up at the front here. Nice weathering on that, fantastic weathering on that backpack. To give you an idea of how big it is, that's up to his arse. Sorry, his buttocks. Let's push that on. It might be a bit difficult to get on. Let's have a look. Now that's easy, but look at this. Bang! He's gonna have to lean forwards to really sort of stand up with that weight on. But that is again more realistic because that would be heavy in real life as well. Okay. Right, let's have a look at his head and this hood part. So this part can just come off, and then if I stick his head back on, which looks a bit strange now because you look at the back, there's too much neck peg exposed, but this part should be easy to go around, but connecting this once he's on him is difficult. Probably easier to actually take his head off first, if I'm honest. Let's try that. Okay, that's in. Now can I get his head back on? Okay, let's undo that again. The problem was then I got it on, but his head wasn't straight. So when I put it back on, he's like, in a permanent sort of a broken neck posture. Need to get his head straight first. Let's try. Oops, there we go. Yeah, I think this looks great, but it's really quite tough to get on in a nice way. If I push his head on first again and try, I still think it's going to be too difficult to get the hook on. Sorry to bore you boys and girls, but this head sculpt is awesome on this figure. So I'm not going to do it up, but that's what he's like with the hood on. So let's just take it off again, go back to his original one, which is a very simple clip, sorry. Okay, articulation. He's going to lose some from his trunk because of having this backpack on over his soft goods. Head will lose some because of this hood, but has a small left and right. Still gets up and down, doesn't really get side to side. Shoulders don't go that far because of the shoulder articulation system, but he does have a shoulder roll, which means he will help him hold his rifles better. He'll still get a slight turn, still a bit forwards and backwards, but that's from the waist. The trunk part he loses because of this vest. Legs. He goes quite far. He doesn't have a holster, so you can, I guess, the holster you'd stick in his backpack. Forwards, not quite 90, but backwards is pretty damn impressive. So that's pretty cool. Soft goods have got like a, almost like a soft sack, like a soft potato sack or something feel about them, but that's okay. He's gonna have a very tight knee bend. Look at that. Pow! And then really good articulation on the ankles. He's got a thigh twist. The only problem with the ankles, again, is with the sculpt and with the tongue of the shoe. Him leaning forwards like a Michael Jackson. Tee-hee! Could be a lot better, because I pointed out in a previous video, if you just shave a bit of that tongue down, he'll lean forward so much more. And in his tippy toes, dun 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 dun, pretty cool. And of course his feet turn and swivel. So if his legs are out, he can still get a really nice, it's right, power. Both feet flat to the ground stance. Okay, so pistol I know he holds well. The rifle is this little bar here I don't like on action figures, particularly the 118 scale stuff, because it does tend to get in the way. Another problem with the soft goods is you can't see where his elbow joint is. You see his arm's back to front then. You don't want to bend it the wrong way. Okay, now I can see I can bend his arm. Okay. Now this gun, because it's got this little notch here, he can shoulder that part instead of putting the other part into his shoulder, which means it's slightly easier for him to hold with that notch there. Look at that. I mean, you actually see that the drilled barrel there as well. He does look superb. He is an amazing looking figure, it has to be said. Okay, now if I try that with the backpack in, is it all going to go pear-shaped? Let's find out. Backpack is in. Let's put the lid on properly, or the top on properly. And you see he wants to fall backwards straight away, and he's let go of his gun. Just got to change his posture slightly. Just got to find a different balance point, and then I've got to adjust his gun upwards. There we go. He is so easy. Look at that. He is so easy to pose and balance, even with that huge backpack. This is an amazing figure. Great job by Kit Lau. Great job by Toys Alliance here. Fantastic. Look at that pose. He wants to fall over a little bit now, so just to put a bit more pose backwards. Awesome. Okay, so if I compare him to the Cossack Trooper I just reviewed, and he'll be in suggested videos here. Getting our Sand team together. And then the Sand Cannoneer, who I reviewed a few months back, who's also Sand team, but he doesn't look so sandy here. He looks a bit more stealthy, but he's a Sand team Cannoneer here. But he's not really I haven't posed him. And then lastly, the one that I've used so many times in my videos, the Seth Ranger. 4 great troops for the Sand team, plus we have the Argot's Trooper, the original one and plus the re-release ones. So is that 5 troopers? Maybe there's another type I've forgotten about for Sand team, but you can let me guys know in the comments. I've forgotten to mention one. Fantastic. But this Cossack Marksman, he just looks the business. He looks so good. Look at that pose. Really, really nice. Fantastic toy. Great job again by, as I said, by Kit Lau and by Toys Alliance. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos. Boop, boop, for you. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.